Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you had a good weekend. Shout out to all my new subscribers. I really do appreciate all the support. If you're not subscribed and you're new, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications as well so you know when I post a new video. Thanks again. So first of all, I just want to send my thoughts, love, condolences to Chadwick Boseman's family and loved ones. Totally shocking to hear about his passing and just really, really sad. Can't even wrap my mind around the fact that he's not with us anymore, and it's just super, super sad. Like I said, it was devastating to hear over the weekend about his passing, and I didn't even know that he was living with cancer the past 4 years. So totally devastating. I can't even imagine what his family and loved ones are feeling right now. So, you know, I know us in the fandom are devastated, and so I can't even imagine what his family is experiencing right now, but just want to give our love and thoughts and condolences to his family. So had to make sure to mention that because, yeah, he's leaving a true legacy behind. So we're all thinking about him for sure at this time. But what I want to get into for today's video is something that I think all DC fans would be excited for if it happens. And that is that a media outlet called We Got This Covered is saying that, according to them, Dwayne Johnson is really insisting that his Black Adam end up fighting Henry Cavill's Superman at some point in the DCEU. Now, I think this would be totally awesome, and the media outlet that's reporting this is saying that the same sources who told them about the Justice League Dark HBO series and the fact that Ben Affleck was going to return for Flashpoint, that same source is telling them about this thing with The Rock really pushing for a fight between, or some kind of battle between Black Adam and Superman in the DCEU. I think this would bring back to mind for a lot of fans the picture that we saw a few years ago of Henry Cavill and Dwayne Johnson together. And I mean, at that time, we all knew that Dwayne Johnson was going to play Black Adam at some point in the DCEU. He got cast several years ago, but we are now finally getting his movie in the near future. So I think when everyone saw that image for the first time, that picture of them together, they're like, oh my gosh, this has to happen. Like, we have to have Black Adam versus Superman in some way in the DCEU. We knew that Black Adam was going to have an origin story, an origin movie at some point. Then we found out when the Shazam movie was coming out that he was not going to be the villain in that movie. And so they wanted to get his origin movie done first before he meets up with Shazam. So we shouldn't expect even to see Black Adam and Shazam battle each other until maybe like the third Shazam movie, I would say. We know he's not going to be in this. I don't think he's going to be in the second Shazam movie. So, unless I'm wrong, but I think we can still expect to see that happen later on. So, of course, we wouldn't expect to see Superman and Black Adam fight or encounter each other in the Black Adam origin movie because it's his origin story. But according to this article that I'm referring to, he would want at least a seed to be planted in the Black Adam movie for an impending Superman versus Black Adam fight. Not quite sure how they would do that, but that's, I guess, what he's pushing for, that we could at least get that little seed planted and it would happen sometime later on down the line. I think that would be awesome. I think it would be epic to see them battle each other. I think Henry Cavill would hopefully be on board for that as well, as much as Dwayne Johnson. And I feel like The Rock has been waiting for this movie for like so long because, like I said, it was like several years ago that he got cast as Black Adam, and we've had a lot of movies since then, and they haven't been his. So at least at DC Fandom, we finally got to see, not footage, of course, because we don't have that yet, but we got to see some really cool concept art, and finally got like an idea of what to expect for the movie. And they kind of gave us, like, there was some history, I guess you could say, kind of giving us some of his background for his character, and it was at least cool to see that and see, you know, The Rock talking about it and at least getting us prepared for what to expect. I think his suit's going to be epic. I think the movie's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be different from other DC movies for sure, because his character is so different. We got, well, I mean, he's so much as Shazam, yes, but, you know, he's extremely powerful. And we got an idea of some of the characters to expect: Hawkman, Cyclone, not Captain, sorry, I don't know why I said that, Dr. Fate, and Atom Smasher. So Dr. Fate and Hawkman I am familiar with, and I think most people are familiar with those two characters. Atom Smasher and Cyclone I'm not as familiar with, so those are a little bit newer characters for me as far as like seeing them. I mean, I don't know much about them, except Atom Smasher is, you know, obviously similar to Atom. He can grow and shrink, stuff like that. But Cyclone I don't really know about. So speaking of that, Dwayne Johnson also shared recently that Hawkgirl was supposed to be, originally she was supposed to be in the movie as well, because Hawkman's there, you know, so why wouldn't Hawkgirl be there? But there were some complications as far as the casting, and I don't know, he said he couldn't go into too much detail at this time about why they had to let go of her character for the movie, but that it opened the door for Cyclone to come in. So he's not able to share more detail about that at this time, but maybe at some point they'll share why Hawkgirl why they didn't go through with having her in the movie. So yeah, I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be a good origin movie. Hopefully it's, you know, I don't know the word to use. Hopefully it's not messed with, which I don't think is going to happen, because we have, I mean, there's a whole different team of executives and everything at Warner Brothers now. So hopefully they just kind of let the director, let them kind of just do what they want to do. And, you know, he's sort of a villain, but he's kind of like an anti-hero. He's not 100%. I know he's like a villain compared to Shazam in a way, but, you know, his movies should be probably a little bit on the darker side, which most DC movies are. I mean, that's just how their characters are. So I hope they don't start, you know, trying to nitpick about that kind of thing, because, I mean, look at his character. I mean, Batman's not a villain, but his character and his stories are dark, so we can't expect, I mean, that's what we should expect for Black Adam. I think it's going to be cool to find out more about it, and I'm excited to see the suit. So, yeah. If and when we do see a fight between Black Adam and Superman, I think it'd be pretty awesome. So, let me know your thoughts about that. And again, thoughts with Chadwick Boseman's family. Yeah, hope you guys have a good week. And again, thanks for all the support. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time.